In today's episode, we are featuring Malpani Ventures founder, Mr. Aniruddha Malpani, who's one of the most followed angel investors on LinkedIn. His insightful posts and articles on social media and web are witness of his passion for entrepreneurship, and also establish him as a prominent mentor in Indian startup ecosystem. Over the years he invested in early stage ecosystem across diverse sectors. Let's listen to his take on valuation of startups.
Just want to get basically a little deeper into this. There's a lot of actually questions and there's a lot of doubt and theories around the valuation thing. How do you handle those things? And what is your advice to startups? Like, how do they kind of like do their own calculation while they're actually coming to?
So I can tell them what not to do. Please don't do a DCF.
Okay.
Don't do this discounted cash flow and come up with, don't this thing. Ultimately, it's a leap of faith. We're taking a leap of faith on your abilities, and don't show how immature you are by using, a lot of them will go to their CA. CA to wahi samajhta hai, wo prepare karega, which is ridiculous. I think we should focus on adding value, on creating value rather than the valuation.
Okay.
And again, try to create a win-win situation. Boss, tum shaadi kar rahe ho. There's no point in taking advantage and quibbling over 5% here or 10% here. This is a long-term game. And everyone wins only when the entrepreneur wins. So we understand that. Having said that, people have had bad experiences. They've had their fingers burned. It's like once a patient has gone to a bad doctor, they don't trust any other doctor. Again, doesn't make sense. You need to start with a clean slate, jo hua so hua, and think about it. We have a well-defined thesis, which we are happy to share on our website. I always tell people, play to your strengths. So I know what my capacity to fund is. I know how much I can do, how many deals I can do. So our thesis is, how much does it take to run a startup in India? You take a co-working space, you pay people well. Mere hisab se 5 lakh per month mein, I'm not saying the entrepreneur is going to get fat salaries, but in 5 lakhs a month, I think it's reasonably possible.
Kickstarter project.
At least. So, and I'm talking about something where you can actually go out to a market and sell stuff.
Yeah.
So let's say 5 lakhs over 2 years. How much does that come out to? About 1.2 crores.
Yeah.
You obviously add padding, wadding, everything else. So I would say 1.5 crore. So I would say 1.5 crore mein you should be able to survive for about 2 years. Which gives you enough time to be able to say whether, you can grow this further or whether it's not going anywhere. That's how we've derived it.
Okay.
We say our sweet spot is, and this is company which has paying customers. Again, very different perhaps from what Silicon Valley is. But I think people get confused. A dollar is not 60 rupees. This is purchasing power parity. How much does a McDonald's cost? So I think you should think of a dollar as being maybe 10 rupees or 20 rupees. Then it makes a lot more sense. But coming back again, that if I give a pre-money valuation of about 5 to 6 crores and I give you about 1 to 1.5 crores, then I'm comfortable. I give it in tranches, so you're going to, meet your milestones, you're focused.
For it,
More importantly is that then you have a fighting chance of being able to say, yes, I can get from point A to be able to get to point B. This is what our thesis is.
Okay.
Again, nothing is written in stone. We break our rules I won't say break, we bend our rules all the time, obviously. This is just a framework which helps.
Ever evolving basically process,
Will we change it for pre-revenue companies? Yes, but obviously then the rules change. And at some point, if I get an entrepreneur who tells me, look, this is rubbish, or this is why you should use a different metric for us, and he can convince me, absolutely happy to.
So you're not rigid on any kind of say equity dilution part, okay, or there is something that you have set a benchmark for yourself as an investor that in case we are investing, so this much equity is that we are.
So that follows, doesn't it? If I'm saying, let's say a pre-money valuation of 5 crores, I'm putting about crore.
Okay.
So Bota Moti, that's about 15-20%. But I'm not hung up on any of these things. So we have a general set of guidelines. We want more than one founder because this is a lonely journey. It's hard enough as it is. You need someone else to support you. Stuff like that. And we've shared it. And then if someone can come back to me and say, yes, I understand, we meet 5 of your 6 criteria, but I think you should be more relaxed about the 6 for the following reasons, I'll listen to them. Doesn't mean I'll say yes. But sununga to.
Okay.
Don't forget one thing. The most important skill for an entrepreneur is the ability to sell. Unless he can sell to customers and make money, he doesn't have a company. True. That's the reality.
True.
He needs to be able to sell to me.
Perfectly believe
and if
that,
he can't sell to me, what hope does he have of being able to sell to customers?
True.